Just starting with the recording. Yes. So, good morning, one and all. Good morning, dear students. I, Dr. Shalini Gautam, Associate Professor, Delhi Metropolitan Education under IP University, would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. I know that all of you are under pressure with your boards and pre-boards and all, but I think this webinar will help you to picture your future. Right? What are the various options that you have under IP University? Now, I know that many students would look for certain universities like DU or certain private universities and all. But I believe that if you have all the options in your hand, if you have all the information in your hand, then you can take a conscious decision. So with this in mind, we are along with Jyoti ma'am and other teachers, support of your principal ma'am, have decided to showcase the options under IP University to you. So we have been joined by our director, sir, Dr. Ravi Swami, who is the director DME. Sir is a PhD and has done his MBA and Bachelor in Economics from prestigious universities in India. He has certifications and trainings from B schools like IIM Bangalore, IIM Calcutta, and IFT New Delhi. Dr. Swami has an assorted list of subjects at his command and credits him with the excellence of multivariate teaching style. Now, without much ado, I would like to welcome you, sir, and hand over the forum to you.
Okay, thank you. So I would begin by sharing my screen. Okay, students, so this is the objective of our today's meeting, today's webinar, that we are going to tell you about the courses which are available with Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. And we are going to talk about the admission process, the fee structures, and most importantly, the scope after these professional courses, right? So we are beginning with the picture of GGS IP University, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. It's located in Dwarka, Blue Line Metro Station, Sector 14 Dwarka, right? That's the nearest metro station. Now, moving ahead, this again is the picture. These are the 5 things which we are going to take up today. And it's not going to be a long session. We'll be taking around 25-26 minutes only. So first we'll be talking about what is IP University, then the courses which are there, the admission process for 2022, the fee structures, and the scope of various professional courses, right? Now, before we move ahead, let us understand the difference between a professional course and an academic course. Now, when you look at the 2 major universities which Delhi has 2 major universities. One is the old University of Delhi, second is IP University. There are hundreds of universities in Delhi, but I say 2 major universities because from the number of students we find that these 2 universities have got very large number of students, close to like IP University has got around 88,000 students. And both these universities, University of Delhi and IPU, have got around 90 affiliated or maintained or constituent colleges. So wherever you go in Delhi, you find a IP college or a University of Delhi college. Now, these 2 universities do not compete with each other. They complement each other in the sense that University of Delhi is all about academic courses and IPU is all about professional courses. So at the outset, let us understand the difference between a professional course and an academic course. My dear students, an academic course like BA Psychology Honors or BCom or BA Pass course or BSc gives you knowledge. Yes, it gives you knowledge, yes, and it provides you knowledge. We agree. So what is the output? The output is that you have enhanced knowledge. That's fine. But then a professional course gives you a professional course like BBA or hotel management or journalism or BBA LLB, they provide you what? They provide you knowledge, number one. Second, how to apply that knowledge. And third, the attitude which is needed for working in the corporate sector. Therefore, the output of a professional course is a job, placement, while the output of an academic course is knowledge enhancement. Now, my dear students, tell me what is happening in our country. After 1990, we find that we went for globalization, privatization, and liberalization. As a result of that, the government sector is shrinking and the private sector is expanding. And the private sector does not need people who have academic degrees. They need people who have professional degrees. So IPU is all about professional courses. University of Delhi is all about academic courses. Moving ahead. The first point of our today's discussion about IP University. So students, this is all about IP University. We find that the university was established in 1998, soon after Delhi became a partial state. Now, coming to the rankings, the university has got 79th rank, but now you may feel that, oh, it's not a good rank, but I'll put it, I'll tell you how to understand this ranking. In this country, we have around 900 universities or maybe 1,000. Out of those 1,000, IPU's ranking is 79. What does that mean? It simply means that it is among the top 7% universities in this country, right? This is how we can understand this. So IPU is among the top 7% universities in India. And as far as law courses are concerned, the ranking is very good. It's 12th rank in this country, the law courses of IPU. Then engineering, the rank is 86th. BBA, business management, the rank is 51st. NAC grading, obviously, IPU has got A grading. It's a Delhi State Government University. It has got AIU's membership. AIU's membership simply means that if you go to Ukraine or Russia for a postgraduate degree, of course, people go to Ukraine only for medical degrees and all the controversy which we are watching on TV these days. So if you go to any other country, if you go abroad, then your degree is recognized by all universities on this earth. This is the meaning of AIU's membership. So if any university is member of Association of Indian Universities, that is AIU, it means that the degree of that university is recognized, considered by all universities in this world. So IPU has got an AIU membership. IPU has got around 95 colleges which are located in Delhi and NCR. NCR means the districts which are adjoining Delhi. Ghaziabad, Gautam Budh Nagar, Faridabad, Gurugram, Jhajjar, Sonipat. All these districts, they comprise NCR. So IPU has got colleges not only in Delhi, but also outside Delhi in these districts which I named just now. IPU has got around 80 courses. All of them are professional courses, no academic courses. And the number of students is around 81,000. So that's the first part of our presentation about IPU. Moving on to the second part. Okay, before we move to the second part, something which may the Bollywood connection or something like that of IPU. So your principal's ma'am's favorite Tapsi Pannu, Jyoti Gupta ma'am, I suppose Tapsi is your favorite actress. So she did her engineering from IPU. Then we have the famous novelist Gaurav Sharma. He studied at IPU. He did his journalism. Then the deputy leader of Congress in the Lok Sabha from the Northeast. Again, he did his BTech from IPU. Oh, everyone recognizes this fiery face. He also did, Amish Devgan also did his journalism from IPU. Guneet Monga, you don't recognize the face because she is from the production part. So films like Gangs of Wasipur were produced. Probably Guneet is looking after the production house of Anurag Kashyap. Everyone knows Anurag Kashyap movies like Gangs of Wasipur, very popular movies, low budget but super hit movies. So these were produced by a production house which is owned by Guneet Monga. She also did her journalism from IPU. The list is very, very long of the notable alumni. I'll stop here. I'll come to the second part of the presentation, which is regarding the courses at IPU. Now, try to understand the point. Let us categorize the courses. There are two kinds of courses. One for which a specific stream is needed. Say, for example, engineering. You need PCM at 12th, right? For example, MBBS, you need biology at 12th. So these are stream specific courses. I'll come to those courses in the next slide. But before that, let us talk about those courses for which no specific stream is needed at 11th and 12th. We call them stream neutral courses. So BA-LLB 5-year integrated, BB-LLB 5-year integrated, journalism, BBA, hotel management, all these are stream neutral courses, which means you may be having humanities, commerce, bio, maths, even vocational studies at your 12th. You are eligible for all these courses because these are stream neutral courses. They do not require any specific stream while you did your 11th and 12th, right? Now, I would make specific mention of BA-LLB and BB-LLB here, because if you are in 12th, then you have to appear for CLAT, which is a national level exam. And the last date for applying for CLAT, Dr. Shalini, is it 31st March?
Yes, sir, it is 31st of March.
So 31st of March is the last date for applying for CLAT, which is a national level exam. And for admission to IPU, you need a score at CLAT, right? So this is about the stream neutral courses. The next slide will talk about the stream specific courses. So if you are interested in BTech or architecture or pharmacy or nursing or MBBS or Ayurveda or homeopathic, stream specific courses. For BTech, you need PCM. For architecture, you again need PCM. For pharmacy, nursing, MBBS, you need biology. So these are stream specific courses. So that was a broad picture of the professional courses run by IPU. I reiterate my point. IPU runs professional courses. University of Delhi runs academic courses. Okay, moving ahead. The admission process to these courses. Now see, again, there are two kinds of courses. One for which national level exams are available. Second, for which national level exams are not available. So courses like BTech, law, architecture, MBBS, there are standard national level exams. For admission to IPU, for admission to these courses at IPU, you need to appear at these national level exams. Or what I'm trying to say is IPU does not, I repeat, does not conduct any entrance exam for BTech or BA-LLB or BB-LLB or architecture or MBBS. Why it does not conduct? Because it considers the scores of national level that tests, right? So for BTech, JEE is the test for which you need to appear. The date is still there. You can fill the form. For law, the last date is 31st March. You can apply if you are interested in BA-LLB or BB-LLB. For architecture, BArch, there is a national level exam called NATA. We call it NATA in short. And then for MBBS, Ayurveda, homeopath, you need to appear for NEET. Then there are second category of courses like journalism, BBA, BCA, for which no national level exam is available. So for these, IPU conducts its own entrance exam. We call it CET. For hotel management, national level exam is available. At the same time, IPU also conducts its own exam, right? So to conclude this slide regarding the admission process, if you are interested in these courses, you have to appear for the national level tests. For BBA, BJMC, etc., IPU conducts its own entrance exam for which the dates are yet to be announced. Most important is the law, for which the dates are already there. The CLAT forms will close by 31st of March. That was about the admission process. Moving ahead. Well, the circumstances have changed. As people say that the post-COVID world will be very different from the pre-COVID world. So IPU has given a special option due to all these versions of COVID, Omicron and all that. There is a special provision that you can simply visit the college and book your seat. You may call it visit and admit, or on-the-spot admission, or instant admission, or whatever you want to call it. So these admissions are permitted in 2022 because of these COVID problems and all that. And then there are scholarships also. We call them early bird scholarships. Means if you book your seat early, you get some scholarship, something like that, right? The details can be, for finding out the details, you probably visit your nearest IPU college. The next part of our presentation is regarding the fee structures at IPU, right? So we are going to talk about Rupya Paisa. Now see, we live in Delhi NCR and it's a hub of educational institutions. When I say hub of educational institutions, there is a complete range of fee structures ranging from 50,000 per year to 10 lakhs per year is the range of fee structures available in Delhi NCR. You go to Ashoka University, the fee structure is probably 10 lakh per year, 12 lakh per year. You go to OP Jindal University for a law course, the fee is probably 7 to 8 lakhs per year. You go to MET, the fee is 3 lakhs per year, something close to that. You go to Bennett, the fee is again 3 lakhs per year. But IPU, being a government university, is not like that. The fee structures are very, very reasonable. The range is 80,000 to 1,50,000 per year. And being a government university, there are no hidden charges. For example, the fee for a law course is simply 79,000 per year. For engineering, it may be 1,15,000 per year. For BBA, it is 95,000 per year. For journalism, it is 80,000 per year. So the fee structures are in the economy zone. Like we say, economy seats in the flight. So they are the I'll not say the cheaper flights, but the economy zone. So the fee structures of IPU, they are in the economy zone. They will not put much burden on your parents' hard-earned money, on your parents' pockets. And this is because the education is funded by Delhi government. Delhi government is well known for providing very good budget to the education sector. So that is the reason the fee structures are very reasonable. They are in the economy zone. That's about the fee structure. We are moving towards the close of this, the last part of this presentation. Before that, scholarships. Yes, students, you must be knowing that Delhi government is the richest government in our country in terms of per capita income. And the advantage of that situation is that Delhi government has got the best scholarships in this country, right? Delhi government has got the best scholarships in this country. You can even get 100% tuition fee waiver. And these scholarships, MCM, merit cum, means it is based on your score in first year at any IPU course. Say, for example, you take admission in BBA LLB, then based on your percentage of first year, you will be getting a scholarship in your second year. So the scholarships are marvelous. You can take advantage of these. Then there are scholarships for economically weaker section, SC, ST, minorities. Those scholarships are always there. But for general category, we have merit cum means scholarship. We have reached the last part of our presentation, the scope of professional courses. We'll take them one by one and we'll discuss the scope. Starting with the law courses. If you pursue a law course, there are 4 career options available. First, put on a black coat, go to the courts, you start practicing. We call it litigation. Second is, You go for a job, you join a law firm, various firms like KPMG, Ernst & Young, Anderson Consulting, Genpact, all these firms, they recruit lawyers. You go there, you work for a law firm, right? Ernst & Young, etc. are not exactly law firms, but they recruit large number of lawyers. If you are interested in becoming a judge, then you prepare for judiciary, you may become a judge. I say politics is also option for lawyers because when you look around the world, we find that majority of the politicians are lawyers, whether it is Kamala Harris, the recently elected Vice President of USA, or it is Barack Obama, or it is Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, Mahatma Gandhi, all were lawyers. Yes, Putin was a spy. Now, this is how we define the career options after a law course like BA LLB or BBLLB. Talking about the career options after a media course, well, the entire media landscape changed after this OTT came with us. OTT means everything in your pocket, right? So after OTT, we found that the scope has become multiple times, many-fold it has increased. So you can become a content writer, you can become an anchor, you can go for video editing. Like you have so much of content, all types of content on Netflix, Amazon, Hotstar, so on and so forth. Who is preparing that content? That content is being prepared by the students of journalism. So this defines the scope of a course called BAJMC, Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication. The scope has become manifold after this OTT has come into the picture. Talking about the scope of management course BBA, there are 5 areas where a BBA or a management professional can have a career: marketing, finance, HR, operations, and international business, right? So in all these areas, you can have a career path, and every company has got all these 5 areas. So this is how we define the scope after a management course called BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration. Talking about the scope of other courses, hotel management, yes. You have front office. Whenever you enter a hotel, you meet a guy. So he's the person who looks after front office. Then housekeeping, the person who maintains the property, who keeps the property neat and clean, who sees to it that everything reaches once you ring the bell. Then food and beverage is the kitchen and the bar part. And then you can own a restaurant. These are the career options if you go for a BHM City course, which is a 4-year course, Bachelor of Hotel Management and Catering Technology. Now, as far as BTech is concerned, many of you may be interested in BTech. Now, there is a point which I would like to put across. As far as BTech is concerned, students, we find that engineering is a very pattern-oriented course. Initially, when the country became independent, mining engineering was doing very well, civil was doing very well, but subsequently we found that those branches have gone down. Very few jobs in those branches. So then came electrical, mechanical, but then as far as today's era is concerned, it's all about computer science. So I would be talking about the scope of BTech Computer Science only. I would not be touching on the scope of other branches like biotechnology or chemical or ceramics. I would not be talking about the scope of these branches of engineering. As far as BTech Computer Science is concerned, students, take my words, for the coming 4 decades, the scope is going to be great. It's going to increase and increase. Why? Because digitization has not yet been done in a country like India. Where is the digitization? It is just the tip of the iceberg yet. So a lot has to be done. Who's going to do that? The BTech Computer Science graduates. Within BTech, there are so many upcoming areas like cloud computing, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cyber security, so on and so forth. So these are the areas where a BTech computer science professional can have career path. A few more courses left. As far as architecture is concerned, well, students, after a BR course, you can enter into the housing sector. You can also enter into the infra sector. With 18% of the world population, the housing sector is ever going to grow in this country. I don't know when we are going to control our population. So 18% of the world's population live in India. So the scope of housing, you can understand, it's going to grow and grow. So as an architect, you have scope for constructing houses in the infrastructure, sector, railroads, bridges, all these things. You can have a career with them. The last course which we are going to talk about today is pharmacy. If you go for, if you have biology, you go for a pharmacy course. Then you can either become a scientist, or you can become a medical representative, or you can own a medical store. All these are very good profiles if you are a biology student. Well, I would like to say that people think that medical representative is a poor profile because you have to visit doctors and all that with a bag and all. So let me tell you, it's a big misconception. Medical representative is a very good profile. You may have to visit doctors, but then it's a very well-paying profile. And let me tell you, after the COVID, medical sector is one area which is going to find a lot of investment, because earlier we were not much careful about our health. I hope so that we are going to be now much more careful. I end the fifth part of my presentation, now the concluding part. Right? So students, this question is coming to your mind: which course is best for me? So how do we answer that? I answer that with the help of a diagram or a picture. Now, what is this picture showing you? The middle part of the picture has the majority people with it. What does this mean? It simply means that whichever course you do, you check any course in this world, we find that 50% of the people, they do well, they are happy, they are satisfied in their lives. 25% people never satisfied. They always have complaints. And then 25% people, they do wonderfully. They are outstanding. So we have no problem if we are in the middle 50%. We will be happy, we will be satisfied with our careers. So whichever course you check, we find this is the output. So whichever course you do, means this is going to be the result. So then what is the mantra for success? What's the mantra for success? Well, students, whichever course you do, whatever path you choose, if you have the knowledge, if you have the skills to apply that knowledge, and if you have the corporate ready attitude, success is waiting for you. All the careers are waiting for you. Thank you, my dear students. Thank you for being good listeners. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that informative session. I do have certain questions in the chat box. With your permission, I would like to take them.
Yes,
okay, sir. So the first question is from Anshit Maheshwari. He's asking, when are the dates out for the CET exam?
April 2022.
Okay.
Okay.
Next
And
question.
other than that, I suggest that, like, where is this school located, JKG?
Sir, it is in Indirapuram.
Okay. So you check out for the nearest IPU college, you go there, and I suggest that you visit that college so that they note down your details and they inform you whenever the form is uploaded. So that is the best thing. In that case, you are very safe. You need not be under constant pressure that when is the form going to be uploaded. You visit your nearby college, IPU college, and they'll note down your particulars and they'll inform you.
So the next question is this CET exam same as the CUCET? I think DU exam they are referring to.
Well, I'm not representing DU today, so I don't know about DU. Till now, DU has been giving admissions based on the 12th percentage, which is a very, I can say, a corrupt criteria. It's a very wrong criteria, but I don't know DU has been following that till now. That CU of that, I don't know about that exam. Let us see when it is notified. IPU's exam is completely different. Do not mix it with that exam. DU is a separate university. IPU is a separate university.
Okay. Sir, a lot of questions on CET. Another question is how to prepare for the CET exam?
For that, students, if you're you can request your principal ma'am that we can hold a separate session, because typically in any entrance exam you have language, you have mental aptitude, you have mathematics, you have GK. So there are various parts of any exam. Say for example, the CLAT exam has got 5 sections. Say legal English is there, legal aptitude is there, GK is there, mental aptitude is there. So if you want to know the details about any entrance exam, you can request your principal ma'am and we can hold a separate session wherein we would be telling you the details with sample questions and their solutions.
Another student, Nikhil, is asking, are there any BDES courses in IPU?
Which courses?
BDES, Bachelor in Design. I think it started from last year.
Yes, of course, as I said, you will find every professional course with IPU. So Bachelor of Design is there at IPU and it's an upcoming course. You can opt for that.
One student is asking, what is the difference between BBA and BCom and your recommendation?
BCom is an academic course. It will provide you knowledge, but not the skills and the attitude and not the placements, right? BBA is the application part. So if I have to make you understand, let me tell you that what is the difference between commerce and management. Commerce is about accounts and economics, while management is an amalgamation of many subjects. Like economics in BCom will become managerial economics in BBA. Psychology will become organizational behavior in BBA. A simple subject on computers will become computer applications in management at BBA. So BBA has got 2 distinct features. One, it's an amalgamation of many subjects. Second, we talk about the application, not the theory part. So therefore, the employability is very high. When I compare BBA and BCom, the employability after BBA is excellent, while after BCom it is limited. So of course, my take is BBA.
Right, sir. Sir, Aryan is asking, what are the foreign language courses in IPU?
Yes, such add-on courses are available. Say, for example, if you do BBA, then there may be an add-on course now on Russian, and or you may have add-on courses on Mandarin, the Chinese language, because a lot of India's business is with China and Russia. So we do have such courses, not as part of curriculum, but as add-on courses. They are there.
Poonam Yadav is asking, are there any fine art BFA courses in IP?
Yes, they are. As we said that the professional courses are available, fine art courses are available. Still for fine art courses, I would not recommend IPU. Yes, I have to be fair here that for fine art courses, I would recommend University of Delhi.
Right. Sir, I think we can take the last question. And this is the question regarding placements. What are the kind of placement assistance that IP University is providing?
I think that IPU has got very good placements, and there's a reason for that. The reason is that the IPU colleges are located in Delhi NCR, wherein we have all the IT companies in Gurugram, Noida. We have the manufacturing belt in Gurugram towards Jaipur. So we find that it's like a industrial and service sector hub, this Delhi NCR. So the jobs are like plenty of jobs are available. Rather, I'll put it like this, that placements are waiting for you You need to learn, you need to possess the right set of knowledge, skills, and attitude. Placements are waiting for you. Means we do conduct interviews, and say out of 10 people, we hardly find one good person who is fit for us. So you focus on the right set of knowledge, skills, and attitude. Jobs are in your pocket, not a problem. Jobs are not a problem.
In fact, I would like to tell the students that we ourselves in our institute, we conducted the placement week, last week, in which many of the companies, good brands have come in, and, the students have been hired for them. So the placement should not be a problem. I think with this, we can conclude our session. I would like to thank you, sir, for giving this wonderful talk and answering all the queries with patience. I would also like to thank Jyoti Gupta ma'am. I know we were coordinating for quite a long time. So thank you so much for all your support. And also all the students who are present here. I know your pressure and your tensions. Jyoti ma'am herself was quite concerned about your, boards and pre-boards, but I think this is also important. The information about your future thing. I would also like to thank Principal ma'am for her support, for her consent to conduct this session in your school. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good afternoon. I, Anuja Sharma, on behalf of Class 12th JKG International School, Indrapuram. I'm thanking you for giving such useful information. Thanks to our respected principal who arranged this opportunity. Thank you, Ravi Kant sir, and thank you, Shalini ma'am.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, I think you are on mute, ma'am. You're not audible. Right, ma'am. Thank you. Your voice was breaking. It was not coming clearly. I think, yeah, some problem probably. Right, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.